Gary Russell Jr. says something was definitely wrong with ERROL Spence the night of the Terence Crawford fight. Boom. What up, fight world? It's your boy Ego, and I'm back with some more boxing. Quote, I feel like something was wrong with ERROL going into that fight. I don't know what it could have been. I think something neurologically was off. Yes, he could have came back with Danny Garcia and Yordenis Ugas, but something was off when he fought Terence Crawford. End quote. Now, some people aren't going to like what Gary Russell is saying, but at the end of the day, there's a lot of people who are saying that. Credit to ERROL Spence and his team. For their part, they haven't really made any excuses. They haven't come out and declared yay or nay that something was or wasn't wrong with ERROL Spence Jr. So it's a big mystery right now, but I think everybody that watched the fight kind of felt that way. I mean, even Bomac, the trainer, he believed in his fighter, but the trainer of Terence Crawford had made mention that he thought the ERROL Spence fight was going to be tougher. So that's not my opinion. That's what he said post-fight. He thought the fight would have been a tougher fight for Terence Crawford. So I think most people can honestly say that. I've seen people who are picking ERROL Spence, including myself. I've seen people who are picking Terence Bud Crawford. But what I didn't see is anyone who was confidently picking Terence Crawford via 3 knockdown and total destruction and a one-sided performance that wasn't even a competitive fight. You know what I mean? I didn't see that. I seen, if anything, people picking who they thought was going to win and people putting respect on the fight, saying it could be Hagler Hearns and you were going to get the best version of the guys and things of that sort. 50-50 fight of the century. And none of those things actually really showed up on the actual given night. So like most, I understand where Gary Russell is coming from. It did look like something was off. Now, I seen there's a video with some doctor and he was saying that he is of the opinion that he believes neurologically something is wrong with ERROL Spence and not the same since the car wreck and his speech patterns have been impacted, things of that sort. I really didn't make many videos about it because I'm not here to clickbait y'all. I could easily do that, make some money just by clickbaiting with a bunch of shock jock titles. But, you know, I don't really find any passion to that. At the end of the day, whoever that guy was, if like some people just believe anything they hear on the internet, you know what I mean? I don't know the guy's credentials. And even if he's a certified MD or doctor or whatever, he hasn't seen ERROL Spence as a patient. And realistically, if you're a doctor, there should be, if you are seeing a patient, there's actual laws and confidentiality agreements that stipulate you can't really put people's business out there, even if you were to see them. So everything about that is not the right way to go about it. So I can't really speak too much on it. ERROL Spence hasn't made that excuse and said this or that. It could be true, but then again, there's nothing to go off. So you just got to give Terence Crawford his props. Terence Crawford, he trained, he showed up, and he delivered on the given night. And until I hear a conclusive, concrete explanation, then it's all subjective and it's all, you know, just a guessing game, if you will. But in all fairness, I think most people kind of share that opinion and believe that ERROL Spence, at the very least, he looked off. He looked off, couldn't get his timing right. And I don't know. I can't, just like Gary Russell, I can't put a finger on it because it could be a multitude of things. And like I've said before, truth be told, ERROL Spence didn't really put himself in the best absolute possible chance to win scenario by giving in to Crawford demands, being on a long layoff and things like that. So I don't know if we'll ever find out, or maybe many moons later, we'll find out what is exactly going on. But I know there are a lot of people in my comment section and throughout boxing that simply don't believe that ERROL Spence, who showed up, was the same guy that they've seen throughout his career. And I said this before, I've seen fights that stylistically somebody's just better, but usually at the elite level, the separation shows maybe after a few rounds or over time as the fight reaches its crux, or like as the fight crescendos, then you see it. But with the ERROL Spence situation, it was like a disastrous night from the onset. Round one was kind of a tentative round, but then after that, it was the Terence Crawford show. So again, I understand why people like Gary Russell and others have speculated that something could be wrong. And again, until we get more information, it just has to remain that. Let me know what you guys think. Is there something wrong with ERROL Spence ongoing? Was there something particularly wrong in this training camp? At the end of the day, I guess it doesn't matter because Terence Crawford achieved history. He's undisputed 2X, and whatever condition ERROL was in, his team and the powers that be, they all allowed him to fight under those terms. And then he took his L and he took his lumps like a man. So if the commission approved it, his team let him go out there, like let's say he was injured or neurological, whatever people think it is. I mean, his team let him go out there like that. So at the end of the day, you know, you can't really say too much. Crawford got off on him and was the best man on the given night. Let me know what you guys think. Is it ERROL Spence rematch out of the question? Do you think it's one-sided, or can ERROL Spence do a miraculous improvement from the last fight that we've seen? Let me know in the comment section. Best in the business. Introducing Super Thanks. Right here on the official Boxingego YouTube. Super Thanks allows you, the viewers, to show a little bit of extra gratitude, which enables me as a full-time content creator to push out the content you need in the world of boxing. Underneath all the videos, you will see a heart with a $sign in it. You can enter any amount that you find suitable as a super thanks. A brand new interactive and colorful way to get your comments highlighted and noticed by not only myself, but other people on the YouTube platform. Super thanks, a unique and cool way to show and applaud us full-time content creators. Hopefully you guys enjoy the content. Super thanks. The future is now. The Hibernation 5s by Kenichi Bear. Hybrid gaming and lifestyle headphones. Out of the box, you can connect to any console or PC. Bluetooth ready with a low latency USB adapter, color RGB, and extreme bass mode. The Hibernation 5s adjust to you. Whether you need a gaming, travel, gym, or lifestyle headphones, the Hibernations got you covered. The new Hibernation 5s, link in the description. Customize the way you hear the world. Welcome to the nation. Are you tired of your YouTube videos not getting any views? Well, consider TubeBuddy. I've used TubeBuddy for years to scale up my YouTube channel. Now we're sitting over 200,000 subscribers. TubeBuddy is a browser extension that offers a ton of built-in productivity and time-saving services to take your channel to the next level. Use my link in the description to get started with TubeBuddy and level up your channel faster. We working.